Nah, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen the gun, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
So far, I met one girl, and she was a dagger.
Speaking
All right,
of
no,
which,
wait. So what's the game again?
It's called Boyfriend Dungeon. It's free on, well, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's free.
Yeah. Is it the jam?
Oh, well, no. You go to a new city, and your cousin's determined to get you a date. And so...
And not with her.
That's a boy cousin.
Oh, okay.
And you're a boy.
Gotcha. And not with him.
Is that it?
That's it. Look how horrible it looks.
Gosh, that's incredible.
That swashbuckling fellow is your first
All right,
date.
what's THC? What's the name of the game?
Boyfriend Dungeon.
Yeah.
Boyfriend Dungeon. It's out on
Yeah.
Xbox.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what
game's so
means.
bad.
So we're gonna do an official review of the game. Did you play the game?
I only just started it.
Oh,
but
it looks like they have stats for the characters and shit.
Yeah, they do. Oh my God, that is Richard Grieco.
I think you have to use tactics on who you date because you meet different.
On which weapon you date?
Yeah. And you can give them gifts and sort of woo them. It's.
I kind of like it.
And then you go to the dunge. Oh. It's the dunge because I guess it's like hip to say dunge instead of
Go
dungeon.
down to the dunge.
And you fight what you
Or is the
fear.
dunge the bar where you pick up other
No,
weapons?
it's a mall.
For a
The
one-weapon
dungeon
stand.
The dungeon is a mall, and so far I fight TVs and flip phones.
Because they want your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a flag character that has a guns that they date?
Not yet, but there might be.
That's
hoping.
That's in later rounds.
Yeah. I'm still pretty early in
If
it.
anybody knows how to make that app
I met a black.
Did you play that
on your
game?
laptop,
This is one of the reviews says 6 out of 10, an enjoyable, likable mashup of dungeon crawler and dating sim, undercut by simplistic combat and a short running time.
So short attention
I think
span
you have
and
3 moves. You can dodge roll, and you could slash attack and stab attack. And you also find health power-ups and garbage with a piece of plastic that you can make into a...
I can see. This review here says they unscored it. It worked for me because of the earnestness and care at which Kit Fox tells this empowered queer story. It's not always pleasant to experience, but it's a story that left me feeling satisfied with the outcome.
They're trying to fuck you.
what does that mean?
It's a mindfuck of a game.
No, the weapon. The main guy, Xander, so far, Xander's we got to go on another date and get some shit going on.
So is that you?
No.
Who do you play?
I don't think he has a name. You can kind of customize him, give him different clothes and shit, but I'm not that far along. I only have $13. You kill the TVs and the flip phones and you get 10 cents. So I got $13.
Like what they're actually worth. So it's a realistic game.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
you date your sword. Do you make out with your sword?
And that hasn't happened yet. I don't know. But
You don't know if you could bang your sword.
They want to fuck.
Yeah, do you have to keep
They're
your
ready to
sword
go.
satisfied
They're ready to
anyway?
go?
You just got to buy him dinner or something.
The blacksmith, his name is Eric, I think. He wants to do heavy pounding or something. That's what he said.
To your sword.
To something of mine. Yeah.
So that's definitely your game pick.
No, I've ignored him. I met a girl and I've been fucking around with her, and she's not. I don't even think she really exists. So far,
Oh, you're getting catfished.
something's not right about her.
It's the blacksmith, really, talking to you through her.
It might be, but I don't think he's a wizardry. I think the black dude at the law office. He's the one that's playing hard to
Law
get.
office. Was he a paralegal on the side or something?
I think he's a lawyer or something. When I went on my first date with him to the dunge.
How did it go?
It was
You went to the dunge. And
we didn't go to the dunge, but I think we met at the dunge.
Now, your character, it is a guy?
As far as I know, yeah.
You can't pick?
Can't really see. It's like a isometric, third degree downward view. So it's kind of
You're seeing the top of their heads? Or
basically, yeah.
Okay.
God's eye view.
Sorta, yeah.
Of dudes dating their swords.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
And killing flip phones.
And TVs.
Are there other weapons like javelins,
I think.
spears,
Can you bang a shield?
Nunchucks.
shields?
I don't know if you can get any of that stuff.
If there's swords, there should be nunchucks.
There should
cloak.
be.
A cloak.
What about like a mace?
There should be a mace. I'd
Yeah.
love to have a mace. I would use the mace.
Bow staff?
That too.
I would make sweet love to a shield.
Good old
A
fashioned club.
target.
All right, good morning. Listening to a live review of Boyfriend Dungeon here on the Us Guys podcast, the real episode 123 on the anniversary of September 11th.
20th,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
20
years.
20th
20 years.
anniversary of September 11th. And we were all there, which means we're old.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't there.
No, but
Well,
we were.
I mean, we experienced
I
it.
was
We were
there.
I was
adults.
27.
I was there.
We were adults.
I was there.
You were there. Yeah, you were in Shanksville.
Yes. So what is that? You probably were too. Probably not too far away.
Well, I was in Westmont when it happened.
I was 3 miles away.
And then what's crazy is that me and Matt
Yeah.
were in Cleveland, and it flew over Cleveland.
Yes, that is crazy. It went
So
right
that
back to
ties-
me.
So it brings
It
us
went to
into
me.
the story.
Yeah.
Like, we're cool too, guys. We're in the cool 911 group.
We'll just fly over Cleveland, go down
They landed there,
in Cleveland.
supposedly. That's one of the theories.
They took out all the passengers and put on explosives, and
Oh.
for the conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is Us Guys Podcast, episode 123. I know last week we said it was 123, but it's this week, the Fibonacci
Yeah.
sequence of episodes on September
Butterfly
11th, 20th anniversary of September 11th. Come
All
on,
kind of
that's
special.
synchronicity,
All
man.
kind of special.
That's like some Asian math calendar. Some Indians doing star charts and shit, right?
Ink and mine.
Year of
Nice.
the,
Incans. Yes, the
Yes,
Inca. They were
what is this
glyphs.
the year of? The year of the
Sow.
The year of the
is it
hot
the year
snake.
of the sow?
I don't know.
No, it's the year of the hot snake.
The hot snake.
The hot snake.
It's the year of the crock nut.
The crack. And it's a very special episode because
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
one of our
It's a beautiful
the
interaction.
favorite, the top listener, the Us Guys podcast, Melissa sent us in. It's Melissa, right?
Yes.
Is it Melissa?
Yes.
Oh man, how bad would it be if I fucked that?
You just
I'm kind of stoned, so it's like everything would sound right. But like Anna sent in, no, but Melissa sent in some truck nuts, or not truck nuts, crock nuts
Yeah.
for Randy Flags. Let me introduce everybody. I'm the Bedazzler. I'm joined by Rickety Seagull,
What's up?
THC the Goat,
Hello.
Savage Randy the Flag. He just coughs.
Morning.
And Uncle Meat the Moss.
Hey now.
And we've talked about on previous episodes how Randall Flagg has purchased some high-end Crocs. He's wearing them now. His church Crocs.
Yeah.
Those are definitely his church Crocs, right?
It's Sunday best.
They're
Saturday
like
best.
brown suede. But anyway, Melissa sent us in some Croc nuts. So
Yeah. It was
we put them
funny.
on there.
I got home from work and I saw that there was a package there and it was addressed to
Yeah.
my daughter's boyfriend. And I'm like, yo, here, there's a package for you. He's like, ha ha ha, that's for you. He's like, oh shit. So I opened him up. I'm like, God damn, send him a picture of some crock nuts. He's like, that's from my mom's. I was like, hell yeah.
Ooh, things you
And
don't,
he was on what?
things
the
you don't
Su-
hear every day. Yeah.
He was on the Susmas episode.
Yes, on the
Yes, he
Susmas
was.
episode, yeah.
And I think he has his own podcast. I wish I had the name of it right now.
Oh yeah, I can't
Give him a
remember what
plug.
it was called.
Yeah. I have it somewhere. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it in the description. But we'll post a picture of the nuts so you can see them and enjoy them, soak them in.
Randall put them on this morning
They look good.
like a man.
They are glorious, I have to admit.
They are.
Somebody's making a living. Somebody's making that dream job living.
Yeah, the dream job.
Somebody's
3D
making their nut.
Somebody's
I
making
hope
their
they
nut
covered their nut. Yeah.
on nuts. Somebody's 3D printing some crock nuts, and good for them, man.
I just hope they cover their nut.
So if you're listening,
Because you fuck with my nut.
you want to support the podcast, get yourself a pair of crock nuts. Put them on some Crocs.
Send
But
in
according to
pictures.
the flag, there's only one way to wear Crocs, right?
There is.
Yes.
Frontwards.
Strap
There
forward.
is.
The strap has
Strap
to be
forward.
forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happens if you put the strap in the back? You think?
Fucking gay.
you think it's
It changes your sexual.
It
changes
changes
your-
everything.
Yeah.
But
your
if you
whole
have
life.
them flipped up, your back end is revealed. So that's kind of the same thing as
Yeah.
sagging your pants down. You're showing off the back.
Yeah.
Of
If you wanna look
it's
at
a
it that
sluttier way to
Well,
wear your
that's the way.
Crocs.
Yeah.
It is a slutty. That's
Yeah.
the
It's a sluttier way. Yeah.
Showing off my ankle.
Yeah,
You got good looking
Jesus,
ankles.
Don't,
Exposing that Achilles.
They look good.
don't walk through
Supple.
Shanksville like that.
Yeah, if you wear the strap, no.
Like the
going
backpack
down.
thing, if you wear it on one shoulder, you're cool. Then
Right.
it's only cool for two shoulders. And yeah.
if it was possible, I'd no strap it.
Ooh, it's just a
collision,
slip-on
sorry.
Croc.
That would be the fucking ultimate cool.
Yeah, but what if shit goes down, man? There's no stability. You need that strap for
Well,
stability.
no, at that point, you just kick them off, go barefoot.
You know what those are called? Those are called
You just
slides.
kick them off.
Smart.
I
That's
have
good.
Puma slides. Those
Yeah.
are my house
Oh, do you?
shoes. Yeah.
Ooh. I need a new pair of house shoes.
Well, you got Crocs.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about boyfriend dungeon. How many
Can you
hours?
bang your Crocs?
Oh, maybe you can date your Crocs in a boyfriend
We
dungeon.
can now.
Dude, we need to make a mod for that game or make our own.
Expansion pack.
We need to make the American version because that's probably like from Japan or something, right?
I would
Like,
imagine.
Wouldn't you
I would
think?
imagine.
That comes from somewhere.
I haven't
weird.
noticed any colloquial fuckery.
No, it would have to be because they make those movies and stuff about Japan, people dating their AIs and stuff like that. Wasn't
right.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix was in a movie that
Yeah,
it was a good movie.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
Some
dated,
American
like,
lady
Siri.
married a
Yeah.
bridge. Look it up.
Yeah.
She a bridge banger.
She loved bridge. She was dating him. She was taking him to the bridge dungeon.
Was she a troll?
She played bridge with
She
bridge.
kind of looked like a troll.
Yeah.
Well,
Trolls have very special relationships.
yes, they do.
bridges.
They like
Bridges,
getting
yeah.
under the bridges.
They're power bottoms, yeah.
Yeah.
No straps there.
They're bridge power bottoms.
Strapless, yeah.
Building bridges.
Not burning
Every day.
bridges.
Yeah. Always better to build.
All right. So, anybody have any 9/11 memory they want to share?
Yeah, mine's bizarre. I think-
Yeah?
Yeah. I was, as the crow flies, only like 4 miles away.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I didn't see anything.
No.
I didn't no.
Hear anything?
I heard something, yeah. I felt the ground shake, but I didn't.
No, so the
I didn't-
ground actually shook?
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was just mining because
Yeah,
it went down to
strip
the strip
mining and
mine.
stuff.
So yeah, and I'm out there's heavy equipment working the whole day, so I couldn't really hear anything. But I didn't see anything in the sky.
So you
I
were
was up-
outside.
I was up on Lambert Mountain, which is right catty corner to PBS and where the ATV park is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you were.
Yeah, so if
damn
you look at-
close. You were
oh,
in
yeah.
Shanksville.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. Just on the other side. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I didn't know what happened until I got home, and because I didn't leave work till like 5.
Yeah, wow.
And I got home, and it happened at 10, and everybody's was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "What? Really? You don't know?"
Yeah, my mom actually watched it go down. It went right over Lambertsville.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Did she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was the first one to call 911.
Damn.
They didn't believe her.
What?
Yeah, they didn't believe her.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it even got to the point where they were threatening to come out like, hey, what you're doing is you're cranking a call, you're tying up 911 dispatch, and we can come out and arrest you. And she's like, fine. Come on out here and arrest me. You're going to find out you got bigger fish to fry than 5'1" of me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And he'll tell you that the debris was everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, a lot of people have boxes of the stuff because
Yeah.
it just flew in their yard. They tried to give it to the FBI, and there was just too much of it.
So the
And then-
debris,
and then-
the
yeah.
debris
There was
from it
debris-
hitting, or was it breaking up before it hit?
It was debris
knows?
from
Theory.
over a mile away.
So there had
but
to be
she
breaking
said
up
it
before.
blew all
Breaking up.
over Indian Lake.
Yeah, and she said it went down in one piece.
Oh.
It skimmed the tree line, like power line level, tree line level.
Yeah, but it sent shards of everything, papers,
Oh, yeah. Huge
yeah.
mushroom cloud. Some people's windows were blown out
Damn.
from the the shockwave of the
Shockwave.
And then
yeah.
some people started selling that stuff on eBay, and that got
Really?
canceled really quick. Yeah, yeah, like a chunk of the fuselage, or that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a big
black
deal.
box.
Yeah.
They never found that.
It was a big deal.
Somebody will put it on eBay in a couple of years. Maybe-
Shanksville was on lockdown.
Oh, I
Absolutely
bet.
it was.
They wouldn't let me go to my house even after I presented my driver's license. It took the neighbors to vouch for me. Hey, we've known this kid for 15 years. That's his parents. Let him go home.
His mom called 911.
Yeah. So they ultimately let me go to my house.
Yeah,
but-
my path home was through the back roads, all back roads. Yeah, very very strange.
Mine was weird. I was in Kuwait.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was on rotation with 1st of the 77th Bravo. We were 6-month rotation there. We left in like June or July. And leaving there, it was just like it was in the early 90s, you remember? Kind of carefree, you know. You could do shit, go to the gates with your family and stuff like that before you left. And we're over there. We're getting ready. We're staged. It was in the morning. Or was it late at night? I can't. Probably late at night because it's forward. And getting ready to do a live fire. And all of a sudden, they're like, yo, lock and load your weapons, because you carried live ammo and everything there, but you had it taped up and put in your thing and carried your weapons empty. Now get to battle positions and everything. And my driver turned around and he's like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, dude, just get dude. So
Did you all think it was like
training?
Yeah.
No, because we were sitting there literally like 5 minutes to move out into positions and shoot live rockets in the desert. So no, it was totally out of the ordinary. My lieutenant, Lieutenant Welch, he came running up and he's like, guys, get into your battle positions. And we're like, okay, we knew something was up.
Yeah.
So we sent the soldiers out to go dig their hasties and everything, get out, lock and load your ammo. I'm sitting up there. I had to pull up this big giant fucking Mark 19 on top of my track and everything.
Hell yeah.
So we're standing there and we're staged for probably about 2.5 hours. And then the lieutenant came back up. He's like, hey, terrorists flew planes into the World Trade Center. That's why we're doing this. We're like, holy fuck. He's like, yeah, third plane went down somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'm like, oh shit. So you do that. We went ahead and moved out a couple miles right onto the Iraq border and set up and got live ammo, everything. Sat there for another 5-6 hours. Then we got recalled back, and like 2 days later they were like, hey, and we finally found out, the third plane went down, like 70 or 50 miles like southeast of Pittsburgh. I'm like, motherfucker, that's Johnstown, that's where I'm from. And then we had some kids from New York City and everything that were trying to call their home and everything. They couldn't get through, so everybody was worried. But in the Army, of course, you're regimented. So everybody did what they had to do. You talked a little, tried to calm everybody down, figure out what was going on and shit. And then, right after that, goddamn, 10th Mountain, I think, got flown over. And like 3rd Army from Fort Benning got moved over. We had everybody over there. It was crazy. All you would see, like, right after we got back into Camp Doha, the big base, and recalled from that firing point, all you would see was Delta, Special Forces. All those dudes were grabbing their shit and going. Yeah. They were grabbing and going, and you're like, okay, I know something's going on here. So it was like, it's just weird for me because I didn't hear about the shit till later, of course, and didn't realize, because I'm not here. It's not on the news or anything. Right. We don't have TV. We don't have anything to learn any of that shit from. So it's everything we're learning, or I'm learning from this, is all secondhand. Right. Because when we came back then, and after rotation was over and everything, and everybody in the airports had fully automatic weapons. Of course, we were in our uniforms. We could go through, and customs was severe. It was just fucking crazy, man. Wow. Fucking crazy.
My cousin worked at the Pentagon at the time.
Oh, shit.
Wow. He had the day off. Oddly.
Wow.
He was in on it, on the conspiracy.
I'm sure. He's just that lucky.
Yeah, shit's crazy, man.
How about you, Meat? You remember anything from...
I was on my way to work.
From the Cleveland perspective?
I heard it on Stern.
Yeah.
And then I was a cleaner houses at the time. We went into the client's house and put it on the TV.
Oh, yeah?
And watched the second plane hit. It was just like, wow, man, this is nuts.
Yeah. I take that back. We did have one TV in the main brigade or headquarters there. So they would call like each of us in to go watch some of the shit that happened afterwards, and it was just nuts, man. Yeah, they got the beam going on over here at the Flight 93
Memorial. Flight 93 Memorial has the bat light.
The bat signal, yeah.
Yeah, us guys' headquarters is what, 5 miles?
5 miles, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's that? Huh? That's pretty fucking big deal.
Yeah,
we're
on zero.
We're on the front line.
We are. We're 5 miles from Flight 93.
We're on the front line, dude.
Which the main entrance was closed on my way here.
Was it?
Oddly, yeah.
You know why? That's Biden's probably coming.
That's what. Well, he is coming. I don't know what time, but the main entrance was closed
well,
off.
on your way home, you're
Oh,
going to
and
see
this-
nothing but big black Yukons.
This is
and-
not
yeah.
exactly his base constituency.
No, it
here.
is not. No.
Yeah,
No,
so
you
there's
could get
probably
a-
some special.
And you know
concerns
what?
'cause
They're
of
going to
that,
be
yeah.
ridiculing him for coming here and everything like that because they don't like him.
Well, that kind of triggered what happened that we just left. You know, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
so. Not to be redundant, or
Well, yeah, it did
Or go
trigger.
there.
It triggered.
Oh, yeah.
Bush Jr. had to do. That's where Homeland Security came in.
Yeah.
So under the pretenses
Rapery.
of protection, you give away your civil freedoms.
Totally.
we got the Patriot,
Patriot Act
out-
came
Yep.
from
out
that.
of
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Which I watched the movie Vice, the story about Dick Cheney.
Oh,
Not too I
Jesus.
think last weekend or the weekend before, because he was the one that was really running the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
doubt.
And he had that agreement with Bush. Like, I'll be your VP, but I want this. I want powers over this. And Cheney was the one pulling the strings, and he was the architect of the Patriot Act.
Oh yeah.
Behind all of that. And it explains it in great detail of, everything.
And
Yeah,
his-
Cheney was running the show. Make no mistake. At least the way the movie portrayed
Oh,
it.
dude, I would have never. I always would have thought that after the dude shot that guy in the face and continued to be. You
Yeah.
know that dude's
Well, and
running
they even,
shit.
and they even
He
addressed
shot
that
him
in the
hit in the
movie.
face and didn't even
Well, no.
get a slap on the wrist.
In the movie, yeah, they showed the incident where he got shot, and the guy he shot in the face apologized to him. I'm sorry I stepped in the way of your double odd buckshot. I'm sorry, Mr. Vice
I thought
President.
it was on fire.
yeah, that dude
and,
was.
and it even showed at the end of the movie, like, to this day, he has never apologized to that man, but he apologized to him for getting shot.
well,
Like,
is that the? Is that
Crazy.
The? Is that the? Was that a documentary or was that the?
No, it was the movie with Christian Bale
Yeah,
as
I saw that.
Cheney.
It was fucking fantastic.
And
man.
they also
Yeah.
said in the end of the movie, because he was around when Watergate all happened.
Oh, yeah.
And in the movie, he's like, "Oh, that dumb bastard! He forgot to turn the tape recorder off." And in the end of the movie, Cheney, there was like hours and hours and hours of unclaimed recording because they pulled the plug in his office. Like, none of his stuff is documented.
on public record anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
He's like the most secretive vice president like ever.
and
He's up there with like J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, he's up there with Hoover.
Criminal mastermind.
Modern day Hoover.
Yeah. Well, Halliburton after that became hey.
All those no bid contracts.
Yep.
Yep.
And there you have it. There's our 9/11 retrospective.
Yeah.
I think that's all we'll do on it today. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to cover it.
Yeah, just respect.
The mainstream media outlets will be covering it enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just
We don't need to put our research
I
department.
would say
into
the
that.
biggest thing too is for those who weren't alive, for the younger generation, to do your own research.
Yeah.
Do your own. Because you should remember that. For
Well,
the
you
kids that are
should.
18, 19,
How many
even
moments-
20, 21.
How many moments like that have we had in our life? Like I can remember. One of the earliest things I remember is the Space Shuttle Challenger blowing up.
I
Yes,
remember
me
that.
too.
That is the
Me
first
too.
Yeah,
moment
that
that I
is
a
remember
tragedy.
exactly
Yes,
where
yes,
I
of
was at.
severe
yes, I
tragedy.
do too.
That,
Me too.
that happened. And I think, the other thing would be
World Trade Center, the first time when they blew it up in the underneath
I
in the
know,
Oh,
basement.
93.
Yeah, 93.
well, I
That was
don't
a big
remember where I was at with that. You have like the older generation. I remember where I was at when JFK got shot.
okay.
Mine's the Space Shuttle Challenger and 9/11. Those
Yeah.
are the two things in my life I know exactly what I was doing
Yep,
when I
where
was
you
doing
were
it.
at.
Yeah.
Is our generation's Pearl Harbor.
Well, but the kid history might look at it different though,
Yeah.
knowing everything that everybody knows now.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll remember it different than we did. We were there.
But we all remember it differently anyway because we were all.
Yeah, but we all had that feeling of shit is changing. Like,
Yes.
there's
Oh,
a big
immediately.
Everything's
Immediately.
different now.
Everything
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
It-
Security everywhere changed.
That's when I ran off and joined the Army. 2 days later, I was talking to a recruiter.
Yeah, seriously, and that deployment, I think I always talk, like when I say something about running the go-karts, pre 9/11, because pre 9/11 and post 9/11,
Two
it is
different things.
the end of an era. Boom, in American history. End of that era.
Yep.
Everything is post 9/11, post 9/11
Changed
GI Bill,
everything.
post everything.
Global war on terrorism.
Yeah, that worked out real fucking well, didn't it?
20 years later,
Yeah.
everybody's upset because they're getting chased out of Afghanistan like we didn't know it was going to happen 20 years ago.
Yeah, and anybody that has been there knows that there's no reason to
It's
be
an empire killer.
Graveyard of
has been.
Empires.
Facts.
That's its name.
Yeah.
Fact.
Alexander the Great couldn't bring down Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan couldn't bring Afghanistan.
It's
to
a
its
good place
knees.
to fuck with if you want to get richer.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Afghanistan actually holds the world's largest concentrate of rare metals.
And poppies.
I thought poppies, yeah.
But
I
rare metals, like, everything.
I didn't
Copper,
see any
nickel.
rare metals. I saw a lot of poppies.
Yeah,
I meant
It's all
just by
under the ground.
making war there, it's profitable.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Sure.
Yeah. Well, how long was the Russia bogged down? USSR
10
back
years.
then? 10 years as
Something,
well.
yeah.
And we used to joke on them all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
we were like, oh, it's because we helped them. We helped them. So
Well,
that's
and
why
that was all
Russia
because
didn't
of
win.
one congressman, Charlie Wilson, and Tom Hanks plays him. That's a good movie too, Charlie Wilson's War. He was the one congressman that brought down Russia,
There you go.
and he fought to rebuild it then. But then we just pulled out. That was our main mission. Let's beat the
Is our,
Ruskies.
is our podcast pro Tom Hanks or
You gotta
Thumbs
be
down.
I think
pro Tom
everybody's
Hanks.
pro Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
How could you be?
I wouldn't
nay?
say I'm pro Tom Hanks.
And he's the
I'm-
most trusted celebrity
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
you're just more of a Scolarian?
I'm a Scolarian. I am. I do like Tom Hanks. He was a bosom buddy, but
A bosom?
yeah. Isn't that how you
bosom
how
buddy?
do you
Was
say
a
it?
bosom buddy.
Bosom, I like it. I like the
Bosom,
bosom.
I
like
love
bosom.
that show.
Bosom buddy.
Bosom
No?
buddies.
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom.
Isn't that what I said?
You said
I said
bosom.
You
bosom.
said bosom.
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 I like bosom better.
Titty friend.
He's my sword.
That's a win.
My sword.
My bosom
Well, no,
sword.
the politically correct
He
is
named
now.
his sword Peter Scolari.
Yes.
I wield the Scolari.
You have my Peter Scolari.
You're no match for the Scolari. Because we're bosom
I
buddies.
knight thee, Scolari.
I do wield Scolari around like a weapon, don't I? In
Yes,
here.
you do.
You're like Tom Hanks. I got Scolari, bitch.
Pretty gross.
Well, and also too, let's be correct here.
such a
It's chest
Scolarian.
friends now.
Chest
friends.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
not
chest
bosom
friends.
buddies.
So
bosom.
for anybody,
Bosom dungeon.
Chest pals.
for anybody we may have inadvertently just offended, we're sorry. Chest
Dirty,
friends.
dirty
Well,
pillows.
that's why I prefer the term chesticles because that's
Chesticles.
gender neutral.
It's pretty. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's unappealing.
Protuberance.
to you, mammalian protuberances. That's what Frank Zappa
Protuberances?
calls them.
Meaty protuberances.
Fat sacks.
Dirty pillows. Remember
I
that?
like dirty pillows, yeah.
Carrie
Dirty
White's
pillow.
mom. They're all gonna laugh at you. Dirty pillows.
She called them dirty pillows?
Yeah.
He's like staring at me. He's
Yeah.
like, dirty pillows. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you mean. And he's like, if I look at you harder, you'll know. Dirty
I'm trying to
dirty pillows.
trying to tell you
pillows?
psychically.
If you look at his eyes, his pupils changed into dirty pillows.
Well, one pupil did.
Yeah.
Turned into a dirty
One
pillow.
wandered.
Yeah. The other one was looking at you. Or Randy. I don't know which one it is. It confuses me.
It's not even looking.
Sometimes it's looking at you, it's looking at me.
Yeah. It's like in Harry Potter, that scientist or that one guy who has that mechanical eye that looks everywhere.
Got that wonky eye.
I didn't see Harry Potter's
What?
or read it.
Oh, they're great, man. I didn't read
too
them, but
much.
I've watched them. They're good. Very
Too
good.
long.
Those were recently added to HBO Max. The whole,
Ooh, the whole Harry
whole,
Potter.
I don't even, well, how many are there?
Too many.
7,
4,
9,
6?
7 or 9.
Is there
That
really
many?
that
There's
many?
that many?
Oh, there's like
Holy
12.
Get out of here. There's not 12.
No. All right, we're gonna turn to the
Someone.
interwebs on
Yeah.
this.
There's not 12
I know
Harry
there's
Potter
a lot.
movies, is there?
I know there's
They,
more
they
than
split
5.
a bunch in two.
There's more than 5. I know that.
I know there's one Harry Twatter movie.
And there's more than Lord of the Rings, including like The Hobbit, the 3 Lord of the Rings.
There's
I think
9.
there's 12 Harry Potter movies.
12 Harry Potter movies.
There's,
too
is there
Jesus
really?
Christ,
What the
Rickety, yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, 12 Harry
I read all the books and
Wow.
Why didn't you just say,
Do you have a
I know
wand?
there's 12?
Do you have a wand?
no.
What's your-
He does have
Patronus.
a wand.
You gonna date your wand?
No.
Is your Patronus dry balls?
We're-
Is that why
wait.
you don't shoot him?
You can't shoot your Patronus.
Rickety's
dude.
Patronus is dry balls.
Yeah. Right out of my head.
His old dry balls is the old ass groundhog we see like 200 yards away every week when we're before the podcast.
Yeah.
He's a lurker.
Old gray groundhog.
And he's about 30 pounds.
Yeah. How old do you think dry balls is? A decade
Dryballs
at
has
least.
to be a decade old. Yeah.
Groundhog. Yeah.
And he lives under the neighbor's house.
And every time, this is the first time we've been over here that you haven't seen him and said, "I'll shoot dry balls."
Yeah, well, I haven't seen him.
If there weren't houses nearby.
I don't think
yeah.
we've ever discussed Dryballs. Old
No,
Dryballs.
not on. Not on.
We've mentioned
Yeah,
him.
he's
Yeah.
he is the mascot of the podcast.
Definitely.
Also
No,
my
he's your
Patronus.
Patronus.
And I want to take that bastard down.
That's the rivalry.
Oh my God.
It's the rickety flag
The
rivalry.
rivalry is born. He wants to shoot my Patronus. I'm not never lighting him on fire.
Vermin.
Yeah, he'll shoot him out in a heartbeat. You ever shoot a fire out of an old dry balls groundhog? No, but I'd like to.
Got to show with your name on it.
He's been polishing it at home.
In his arms room.
Yep.
Do you have, if you had a
It says dry balls on it. I took a Sharpie.
extra dry
Sharpied it.
bones on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Or dry balls.
Yep. It says dry, and then I drew a picture of a nutsack.
On his shell.
One rifled, one buck.
One shot, one kill.
He's going to mount dry balls as balls on his dash.
He wants to send
Fucking
a message to Dry Balls' family.
To all the other dry balls.
All the other Dry Balls. This shit ain't gonna stand.
He's
Not
the
on my
dry
watch.
ball slayer.
Not on my watch. That goes for all vermin. Hogs, coons, all life.
Varmints.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're back.
What's that, Rickety?
Blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin.
That's kind of a little bit of a life hack I found. It's a new product, but they're the 0.5 milligram ones, and they're $30 to start. They're lower in the THC. They're like for around 50, 60, but they're super high in terps.
Oh.
So, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if you get them on sale, it's like a half cart for $22.
Damn.
Yeah.
See,
Stock
look at that.
up.
You can bargain shop.
Yeah,
and stock up on
your organic
Rickety's been
remedies
telling me
cards.
about
Yeah.
that all the time. Look at the terps.
You gotta look at the terps, man. It's all about the terpenes.
It's not from Maryland anymore.
Nope.
That
Terrapins.
pen's probably about
No, they're still in
I think
there.
the pen's dying.
the battery.
I like the wood. That's
wood
nice.
grain.
That's a nice touch.
wood grain with the
fancy.
leather seat.
And also make sure it's turned up too on the bottom.
Oh, there's a bottom disc.
Yeah.
3.7.
Yep. Turn it clockwise. As far as you
Warm
can
it
go.
up.
Yep. Warm it up. Warm it up. Warm it up.
Chris,
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to.
4.8.
That's way too high.
That's
So
max.
there's this
Gotta warm it up though.
there's this thing at nursing homes where the elderly get constipated. Because they're not drinking water or
No,
anything.
they're not fully
They're
hydrated.
thicken.
They're getting
And-
it out of a bag.
and they're on all kinds of medications, and they don't want to take their stool softeners or lactate, or not lactate, but
That's you.
they don't want to take their things that make them don't poop or make them poop, that loosen them up, because they're afraid they'll have accidents. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
don't want to poop in the pants.
Oh, they can't trust that anymore.
No. So there's this phenomenon called digging, where
Mao Zedong.
you'll catch them in the bathroom with a plastic spoon, digging
Are you serious?
themselves out. Yeah,
Oh.
it's called. They were digging themselves out, is what it's called.
Digging
Like,
an early
oh,
grave,
so and so's in there digging themselves out
Where'd you hear about this from?
on the streets. That's some shit I picked up on the streets this week.
They said that Mao Zedong was
He was a
constipated
digger?
all
Was he
the
a
time.
digger?
And no, he had someone dig him.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah,
of course.
He's
Yeah.
Mao Zedong,
So somebody's job was to dig the
Yeah, I
poop
would
out
have
of him.
somebody. I'd have somebody dig
Would
me.
you?
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
I'm-
I'd have to dig
Not a
myself.
self-digger.
I think
Uh-uh.
I'd be a self-digger. Yeah.
No, if it was left up to me, I think I would just die probably with like a football in there because I didn't dig. I'm not digging. I'm not
a digger either.
I'm not
I
a digger, man.
I don't barely even like
I'd be like,
wiping
well,
back there.
Jesus is calling me home. Is what that is because I ain't digging.
I think I'd try to power wash it out first. But
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
John Wayne
I'd
have
give
like
some natural
20 pounds of
bit.
impacted feces in him when he died?
No way.
Yeah,
Did
I
he?
think so.
He was a prick.
That's why. That's why
why,
they called
too?
him the Couldn't Duke.
That was good.
if you just made that up, you're my hero.
I did.
I did.
We couldn't do.
Couldn't do.
You got a big old football in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, digging out, man,
yeah. I would believe it.
with a plastic spoon.
That would hurt.
Oh, that would be so. I feel bad for him.
Did you guys have to clean up the baseballs that fell out?
No, there would be balls of poop though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooning
I don't
means
understand.
something
Why would you
different.
want to do it that way, just versus the good old fashioned way?
What's the good old fashioned way?
Just pooping.
Yeah, but if it's not coming out,
Then take the laxatives or something. I mean, Jesus Christ! Why the hell would
It's
you?
not
wanna,
like you have to go to
Why
a
would-
dance
you
or
know?
work or anything.
Or you know
You're
what
in
else?
your room.
Why don't you just go get yourself one of them enemas or enemas and just fucking flush your shit
The
out that
M&Ms.
way?
Get those
Yeah.
M&Ms.
What the hell? Why?
because man, they're stubborn. They're stubborn
They are
old
stubborn.
timers, and
Fucking
they
old
got
people,
They
man.
got anxiety about it.
Yeah.
Anxiety about poop.
That's because spooning turned into something very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to
You
be
think
That is
somebody,
spooning.
used to be
The
a
hell?
loving motion. Now
you think
it's
somebody like sporked it once or twice?
Oh yeah, definitely. Or like
Sharp
Hey,
knife.
you want a spoon? Like, oh, I got this wrong.
Maybe they just thought they'd cut out the hole so it would just fall out there.
No, they're like prisoners. They got a technique, man. They grind down the spork part.
yeah.
I've actually in my life seen a guy point to his colostomy bag and say "greatest thing ever,"
Oh,
which I was like, that's such an optimistic.
oh,
attitude.
dude, the smell about those
yeah.
things
Are
is
not
not
good.
the best thing ever.
No, but I mean, he was so optimistic about it. He was just like, because he had been through so much trouble
Oh.
with the other option.
With just pooping.
Yeah,
Just his natural,
just
yeah.
his natural
Yeah.
flow was.
That's a fear, man.
Yeah.
That's fear.
You lose that, man. You lose it all.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's hard to be cool when you're fucking loose back there. It's hard to pick up chicks when you're loose back there. You know?
Baby, I got a shit.
Fucking Billy D. Williams, at some point had to give it up being cool.
Why did he lose
shit
back there?
I'm sure he got loose back there. That's what happens to all the old crooners.
You got the IBS.
Fucking Elvis. Elvis went out like that.
Elvis went out exactly
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, but he was
he
impacted.
probably refused.
He was
yeah, that's what I
impacted.
mean. He refused.
But
to
it's
spoon.
still something to do with back
He
there.
refused
It
to
is.
spoon. Yeah,
That's the downfall of man.
spoon might have saved Elvis.
You solve
Yeah.
you
Well,
solve
we'll never
impacting. You solve the eternity.
Well, that and the prostate, because the prostate's back there too, and that'll kill anyone or any guy, because women don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. For
That's why you got to
some
get them
reason you
milked, right? Or no? Do you got to get them milked?
It helps.
Yep.
Regularly.
Really?
It keeps you
It's
regular.
okay, it's okay to enjoy it. You're helping
Yeah.
your body. Yeah.
All right. I mean, just for health reasons is what
Yeah,
I
front
watched-
and back.
I watched that movie, The Road to Wellville, this week. You
Oh,
ever see
yeah?
that one. Yeah, it's
No.
about Kellogg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a strange movie. As Dana
It is.
Carvey is his crazy son, and yeah. And then-
Kellogg, like the Kellogg cereals?
Yeah, like the cereals. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Kellogg
Ronnie
Tycoon?
It's in like middle
Yeah,
Michigan. Battle
RJ
Creek.
Kellogg. Yeah, Battle Creek, Michigan. Yeah.
He grew up
a-
like this compound, right?
Yep. It's a strange movie, but enjoyable.
Ron Bon Kellogg?
Yep.
What was so strange about him? He made cereal.
Yes, but
Toasted oats.
He also adopted 28 orphans,
Yeah.
and had a sanitarium
Yeah.
where he,
High-class
It was all
sanitarium.
about enemas and,
Yeah.
and
butt
cereals and butt
Yeah.
cleaning.
That's why he made the cereals to clean out your innards.
Yes, a healthy colon
Yeah.
is the
All the celebrities
Yep.
at the time went there and paid money for
He's
it.
like,
that
you're-
is the thing to do.
Exactly. You're gonna have a healthy colon.
Wow.
And Dana Carvey is like a little child screaming, meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes. We want
No
meat
shit.
and potatoes, yeah.
When Dana Carvey's a kid, or Dana Carvey?
Dana
now?
Carvey is a kid in that movie, but
Oh.
Dana Carvey now is in it too.
Chopping
gotcha.
broccoli.
Yeah.
Chopping broccoli?
Chopping broccoli. He's in it, yeah. There's your movie pick of the week.
When did it come out?
Oh,
Late
around
80s, 90s?
90s, yeah.
90s. Yeah. It had
It's got
somebody else
John
famous
John
in it.
Cusack's in it.
Yeah, who else is in it? Who played Hannibal Lecter?
Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony
he's in
Hopkins
it. He
is in
plays
it.
Kellogg. doesn't
Yeah,
he?
it's one of those weird movies that should have gotten probably more attention than it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've. I don't.
Yeah, I never heard of
Especially
it.
from
seen
you, you'd love it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because it's all about keeping clean
Look,
tracks.
Yeah, it's about your butt.
Cleaning out the pipes.
Oh, it has a sense of humor about it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
With Anthony Hopkins, it has to.
And then there's this other doctor, this German doctor who teaches them that orgasm for women is the answer. So there's these two competing factions, and the husband and the wife are differing on their treatments. In the
Yeah.
end, they decide this is all fucked up. Let's leave. But the movie ends even more spectacularly, though.
The female orgasm is the cure for impacting?
No,
No,
they're
it's the
two
cure
opposing
for-
schools. They're fighting.
Yes.
The one guy thinks butt health.
is the cure for health.
The other one thinks
For health
female
and
orgasms
and wellness.
are.
Yes.
So they couldn't meld together.
No.
Yeah, my kind of. That does sound like my kind of show.
Exactly your kind of.
It's everything I'm into.
Pooping while having
The
orgasms.
road to Wellville. Yeah.
Me pooping gives my woman an orgasm.
I've had some poops that were orgasmic.
Oh,
Oh God.
Oh,
real?
Yeah, those ones where you sit down and you're just like, oh god, fuck yeah, oh.
So you
yeah.
jizzed at the same time?
Huh?
You jizzed at the same time?
No, not jizz. No, not in that sense.
Oh, you said.
But like it felt that good, just
That's
like
your-
like a good pee.
Did you
like
ever
if you've
hold
been
it-
holding it for a while?
Did
it's
you
just
ever
like,
hold
oh,
it? Did
fuck
you ever
yeah.
hold it extra long just so it would feel better?
No,
I bet he did. He
He's a
tried it.
tease.
He tried it
not
out.
on purpose.
Tantric.
Not on
tantric
purpose.
pissing.
Not on-
Tantric shitting.
But there have been times where, like, you're driving home from work and you got to take a piss. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta make it. And you get home and you finally.
and it's 5 minutes.
And it's just like, oh god, yes, Jesus, holy Christ, that's some good
I
pissing.
just made in the back and in the front.
Fucking A.
And
Damn.
your butt does know exactly how far it is from home.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the closer you
Yeah,
get,
it knows the mileage.
It's a home
It knows.
detector. Home
Yes,
detector.
yes, it knows.
Or a toilet detector at
Oh,
at
yeah.
least.
I would
Yeah.
say most people, they're looking for it.
Yeah. It's got your
Keeping an eye
toilet
out.
load jacked. It knows
Yeah.
exactly where it's at.
But if you eat a Baconator or something like that, it kind of ruins it.
Yeah, then you could jump the gun.
Yeah.
You get a little,
Slippery.
Premature.
little trigger happy. You know. Yes. Then you're thinking about baseball. You're thinking about grandmas.
Old people's mouths. That's my go-to for. Yeah.
digging out. Well, you don't want to think about digging out. I wonder sometimes. I was just gonna say. I just wonder.
Yeah, see, dig them out, see.
Man, I wonder, digging. That leads me to. Better not say it.
I'm a digger. All right. So what else is going on?
Rickety forgot his list. He told me.
Oh, I have kind of a list, but
You made up like a
yeah.
Johnny on the spot,
Johnny on the spot, yeah.
little Johnny Hancock.
Yeah. Like what would you if this happened to you, what would you think? Like
Wait, should we sing the intro?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's
Time for Rickety's, 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 Rickety's news clips list. Hand job
Tits.
tugs, tuggers.
if you went into work and saw on a bar
How'd she make it work?
a handgun just laying out, like, yeah.
Around here? I would think, okay, that's normal.
No, I saw this on a show. Like,
Yeah.
like what would you do? Like would you be a little freaked out? Or
If there was a gun laying on the counter at where?
At a bar.
Oh, at a bar? Yeah, I would definitely in a liquor establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there's a problem.
Like that is extremely alarming to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best place to see both of those.
No,
No.
that's a bad mix.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the bartender's bar or a gun, or is it a customer sitting at the bar doing shots?
It turned out in the show it was the bartender's gun, but the girl she was like, "What do you do?
What would you do?
What would you do in that situation?
Okay.
Would you? I mean, that's pretty irresponsible.
Yeah.
That would be my number one thought. You need to put that shit up.
Yeah, definitely.
I would have thought your number one thought would have been, that's mine.
Yes.
No, because I know where mine is, and it's on my hip,
Oh, that's
Right.
and it's not racked. There's not a round racked in it. Safety's on it. I know where it's at because I'm responsible.
Always looking for a fire.
But to leave it just sitting out on a bar like that.
Yeah, I'm a fireman, not a...
Yeah, like what the hell?
But do you give it back? Like, do you just be like, "Hey, no problem. Just here, take it." And
I would probably just leave. I would. Dude,
I would probably take it. I would probably take it to prove a point. Like anybody can just come up here and grab your shit.
What kind of
Like,
gun
what
was
the
it?
hell?
Yeah, what kind of gun? I mean, if it was just a little shitty,
it was
like
just a handgun, but it was
revolver 22.
It was
No.
loaded, one full clip, one in the breech, one in the chamber.
Yeah, you're just leaving that laying around for anybody to just come up
Yeah,
and grab.
yeah.
What if you go take a piss?
Right.
maybe it's a game.
It's like the people who leave their cell phones out on a bar, like, and you go to the bathroom or something, and you're trusting other people to just leave your Android or iPhone, just sitting there.
Yeah, you would never do that in a populated area.
Seems like a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like you're asking a lot of people, and with a gun,
No, I see people.
even asking
I see
more.
people at Sheetz all the time just leave their cars running with the keys in it
Yeah.
and go in the store.
yeah.
That's crazy.
In the wintertime,
But
yeah.
leave it a handgun.
No, I
like,
think-
But leaving a
That's-
gun like to me that just screams irresponsibility.
Exactly.
You need a
And
gun
that
safety
person,
class.
That person needs that taken
You need a pistol
away.
whip.
Yeah.
You need
Well,
fucking
it's
pistol
even
whip
more
with
than
it.
that. You're in danger. Everybody there is in danger.
Watch yourself.
Most violence, most criminal acts are under the influence of
Opportunity,
alcohol.
And then Texas is trying to institute a law for open carry over 21. Like open carry just sounds like a.
Let's open carry here.
No, it's not. It's concealed.
It's open carry in PA.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can carry
Fucking
an
A.
open.
Yes, you get not.
An open.
Open firearm. If
Yeah,
I wanted
you have
to
to get a permit to conceal, but you can
Yeah.
carry. I've seen it down at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
dealership all the time. People
Yeah.
come in with sidearms.
I didn't know
They're
that.
right over at the.
Oh yeah, PA's
dude,
open carry,
right
brother.
over at the gas
making a big
station
stink
here.
about. Why are they making
If
a big
I
stink
wanted
about
to,
Texas?
if I
That
honestly
anybody
wanted
can
to,
open carry
I could
anywhere.
even walk down the street with my AR slung over my chest.
Can you do it anywhere though?
In PA, with the exception of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The city,
in any
city
environment,
limits of
can you-
Bucks County has a weird. I can't take. Even I have my concealed weapons for the whole state. Philadelphia is the exception, and I have to get certain paperwork and certain registrations, and I have to jump through all kinds of hoops in order to take a firearm into
Yeah,
city
because there's
limits of
too
Philly.
many potential
Bucks
victims.
County.
Yeah,
Bucks
I've watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, but anywhere else, Harrisburg, Erie, anywhere, I'm
I
good.
think
in
I
the
think the
state.
thing in Texas is they're making it legal for anybody over 21 to open carry. Period.
Because you have to be 21 to buy a pistol.
And
And
to
You can
open
own rifles though, shotguns, whatever.
But can you
yeah.
imagine like a world where everybody's like has a pistol on
Dude,
their hip?
at the
That's
gas
fucking
station
insane.
right here, there
You-
the clerks always had guns.
you're allowed
strapped
to.
on their side.
The Wild West.
Always.
Just nobody does it.
Deadwood.
Perfectly
I
allowed
thought
to.
they had to be concealed.
No, you just need
No.
a permit to hide.
Now,
them.
if you
carry 'em
conceal it
openly.
and don't have a concealed
Yeah,
weapons
then you're
permit,
doomed.
then you're fucked.
I thought the whole point of the concealed weapons was you don't know who has them.
Well, yeah. Now Florida's completely different. It's not open carry, and down there, like I had to go through a 3-day training class. It was stringent too.
You hear that?
On how to carry it, and you had to conceal it. Had to. Like even if you went to Walmart and you were going to reach on something for the top shelf, you better make sure your shirt or jacket is long enough to cover.
That's probably
The firearm.
a flight. That's probably.
Are they doing the flyby?
They're probably doing a flyby right
Sounds
now.
like it, yeah.
That's the flyby.
For Flight 93.
Yep, Flight 93 flyby. Live.
So see, we're here live at the celebrations for the 20-year anniversary of the Shanksville plane crash from 9/11, and we're not talking to anyone because these guys are all serious, but they're flying over.
Is that what they were doing, Lee? How many?
I just saw the trails.
Oh.
The,
Vapor
mild
trail,
trails, like 5 or 6 of them, mild trails.
I will say that whenever they started that park, I didn't think anybody would come to it. I thought it would be like,
Oh, there's a lot of
50,000
Oh,
a
yeah.
year, but I thought it would drop off to like 2,000 people. It hasn't.
No.
Which surprised me a little bit because of
Yeah,
where
it's
we're
still
at.
fresh in people's memories.
But even 20 years later,
I
they
just
still
can't
get-
believe it's 20 years, man.
I can't
Yeah,
I
either.
me
really
neither.
can't.
Getting old.
Fuck yeah. Half my life.
Half?
Well,
You think you got another?
Close enough.
No.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
I don't have another
That was
40 years.
horrible. I think he was giving you days. Like weeks.
And then he puts on the spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky. So, anybody doing anything for 9/11 after this?
No.
Hang a flag out, never forget.
I'm gonna mow the lawn.
Yes,
'Cause
that's
it's
the
nice.
patriotic. And it is nice out. It's a nice, beautiful day. Nice and cool.
What else is on that list, Rick?
The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. I kind of wanted to discuss that in just maybe brief detail. But later, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier came about like after World War I because it's in Europe. And we thought it was a great idea to bring it here too because it was basically saying war is wrong and war sucks. We're going to honor that. And Arlington Cemetery puts a ton of effort to patrol it, to be on is like a lifetime thing. It's like Buckingham Palace to work the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier
Isn't that
and
the
become a
4th
guard.
Infantry Regiment?
I believe so.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very, very, very
When you're in the,
significant.
and when you're in the military,
Yeah.
and if you go to that is like a specialized post.
But they've added people through wars, through history, and they added one from Vietnam, but they actually did DNA testing and figured out who it was.
Oh,
Which kind of defeats the point of the Tomb
not
of
unknown.
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Yeah.
Surely they have another unknown they can replace it with, right?
But I mean, why would you do DNA testing on anybody? in
Yeah,
the
why
Tomb
would
of
they
the
even
Unknown
do it?
Soldier? Yeah.
That should they should have been
let their
prevented.
families know,
Well, exactly. But why would you publicize it?
Yeah.
Like we figured out who it was. Yeah.
That's why like the church hasn't let people radiocarbon date the Shroud of Turin because we don't want to know if it's fake. Like, just let
Right.
it be. Let us believe that it's
Yeah.
unknown. So yeah, I agree. Why would you run the DNA?
Yeah. And this is right. And why would you tell anybody?
Yeah, kind of
But
self-defeating.
a lot of people think that decision probably came from science, but it didn't.
it's the 3rd
Science
Infantry
probably
Regiment.
didn't
Third
demand.
infantry.
Yeah, science didn't demand he be tested. I don't think it was somebody that did, or some organization that did.
Yeah, that's
Families.
kind of.
And,
And
that's,
how would
and
they? How
that's-
would they obtain it too?
Right, but that's where I think these seeds of conspiracy start.
Yeah,
like
I
totally,
can understand
totally
that.
around that.
I mean, that was why.
it makes
Why
no
would
sense.
you DNA test it after so
Exactly.
long?
Exactly.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And if you did do it for the right reasons to give the family closure, then why would you publicize it?
Yeah. Or just tell the family.
Exactly.
Or maybe they
Yeah.
did just tell the family, and the family snapped.
And the family maybe
Snapchatted
leaked it.
TikToked it.
Yeah. They were the
Yeah,
conspiracy
that was in
theorists.
Yeah,
1988.
fans
That was in 1988, though.
Then they MySpace did.
Did they disclose their names?
Yeah, his name. His name's Michael Blass. Yeah.
No Blasses in the room? No? Anybody? Blassenhoff?
Still make
Blasselhoff.
passes. That dude's
Blasselhoff.
name Blass.
Classy Freddie
Blassie
Blassie.
Freddie Blassie.
Yep.
Yeah, same name. Yep.
Oh, there's the motorcycle club riding past.
Oh yeah, the motorcycle club definitely
Every
hits,
week,
hits
huh?
up. They're
They're big fans of the podcast.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah. That's why they do a little drive-by every week just to...
The wave.
Just
Yeah.
check out how we're doing.
Like, let's see if they're still doing it. Oh, they are. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Let's rev.
show our support.
Garage
yeah.
doors open.
I want to be on there. Me and the ladies at
Rev it
church
up.
listen to it. At the biker church.
Should we close the door?
No.
Leave it open to the biker club.
During the
Biker
bake
church.
sales, we conversed.
There
at
is
the
a
bake
biker
sales.
church like not far from Flight 93.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Machine Gun Preacher.
Machine gun preacher.
Nice.
Does he have a gun while he preaches, or what's the story?
I think he sells overpriced toppers, but
with like his paint job on him or some shit.
Oh,
Like
no
you,
shit.
Like you bring his car to him and he
Damn,
he
that
paints
dude's killing it. He's
no
like trying to
doubt.
get all the cultures. He's like,
His logo is like that MGP, like Gas
Christian,
Monkey Garage. You know, and
bikers.
yeah.
And here we can't quite tell if he really was a good guy because there's a lot of bad stories about him around
There
here.
is.
But also, this area is prone to anybody that does anything good tear him down to the floor. So
Right.
I don't know if one's true or the other, but he's here.
And he's still cashing in, still riding that scooter.
a lot of haters in this area, huh?
There are a lot of haters.
Most
yeah.
diabolical.
Diabolical ones.
Diabolical haters.
Yeah. You try to shine at all, and you will get dragged back down to earth.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's somebody trying to figure out how to shoot out that light.
Yeah. It's back in order.
Randy.
We got our very own light shooter here on staff. Signal down.
Well, technically, that's not a fire, guys. Stand down.
Responsibility.
He's going to stand down. That's not a campfire.
Fuck your light.
Yeah, I shot your light.
You're never going to make me respect that light. Yeah. So, what's going on? Anything else on the list there, Richard?
Nah, it's been too crazy a week.
Richard Dungeon?
Yeah, the Buccaneers won.
Did they?
Yep.
Who did they play?
Dallas. It was a close game, though.
Yeah.
Although Brady went off 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, almost 400 yards passing, 44 years old.
Damn.
I think Gronk caught 2 touchdowns.
Surgically dissected him with 49 seconds at the end of the game
Yeah.
to win it with no time left on the clock.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
AB looked like he was in his prime.
He did. He
crazy.
127 yards receiving. Yeah.
What kind of makes me like Des Bryant? Like whenever he was on Hard Knocks, went to the Browns. Like, why didn't the Browns ever pick up Dez?
I don't know.
Like
At
he
the
was
time.
willing to play for next to nothing. Like he didn't seem like he was.
I think they didn't want the distraction.
Yeah.
They had
didn't
they had a bunch of
OGB
divas
then?
too.
I don't think they had.
I think they did. I think they did. I think
Really?
they had Odell.
OBJ.
I think they had Odell and they had
No, they had Jarvis first.
I think they had
and
Landry
Odell.
and
Yeah,
not
then
And they
Odell.
were
Dez,
bringing,
then
and
they
they were
got
bringing him
OBJ.
in, and that was maybe too many divas. I don't know, but
Well, you could never. No, Buccaneers proved there's can't have too many divas.
That's a special situation.
You think so? How?
Yeah. I mean, they're,
Everybody wants to play with Brady.
yeah.
And I mean,
So they're minding their P's and Q's. Or
Yeah.
they're out. They know they're out.
Yeah.
That's sort of like when New England was really good.
yeah, everybody wanted to play there.
Yeah.
Randy Moss went there. Yeah. Well, that was Brady again.
Yeah. He's a dreamboat.
And then so Pittsburgh has
he has impossible abs.
Impossible.
Yeah, no, that's Brady. The other Brady.
Yeah,
That's the other Brady.
that's Brady Quinn. His impossible teeth.
My Brady's.
Yeah. Tom Brady, impossible teeth.
So Pittsburgh's got Buffalo, and Cleveland has Kansas City.
Oh, hard times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
see.
those are going to be the 4 AFC teams.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 preeminent, I think. Well, maybe not Pittsburgh, depending on how fucking
Can't
Ben's
count
line
Pittsburgh
holds.
out, though, man.
You
No.
can't count them out, but you wouldn't be surprised if they were there, but I wouldn't expect them to be there.
No, but I definitely think out of the 4 teams, Pittsburgh is the worst team.
Yes.
You know, Buffalo's great. KC's great. Cleveland can be great.
Baltimore's in
It's-
shambles.
It's
but-
all going to
yeah.
hinge on how fucking... What the fuck's his name? The quarterback.
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, how Baker does. That's what it's going to... You know the defense is going to be good. Secondary, possibly. But everybody's going to be good. Line's going to be good. Running attack's good.
That's
Receivers
what
are
they need to do
good.
is run.
They need to.
Run.
They need to
run and run and run.
not do what Tampa's doing.
Right.
They need to just run. Yeah.
AJ Watt got paid.
You got paid a
Yeah,
lot,
TJ.
yeah.
TJ.
TJ Watt,
112 million.
That's a lot of money for 4
Guaranteed.
years.
That is so fucking crazy.
Highest
Holy
paid
shit.
defensive player in the league.
$80 million guaranteed.
Damn.
And how old?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, and he still had 2 years on his contract.
Yeah, I think he's 26.
Damn.
That dude's got a motor though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good. I know Cleveland would like to have him, huh?
We could have drafted him. I fucking forget who we took. Probably Cameron Irvin. He came out in 17. What?
I don't know.
That might have been the year we took Myles Garrett.
Good pick.
Yeah, not a bad.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
But that year, didn't you have like 2 first rounds?
We had a bunch of years where we had, and we fucking tanked all of them. It wasn't that year though.
No.
We had it in 14 with Manziel and Gilbert.
All right.
Gilbert?
Do we have a Randy's rant this week?
Oh,
You got anything you want to rant
I don't have
about?
anything. Nothing. I don't think anybody wants to hear.
Try us.
We
try
beg
us.
to differ,
Try
Randy.
us.
That's oftentimes where the best shit comes from. Spoiler alert, I tried to fuck my cousin.
No, nothing quite that funny.
What has pissed you off this week, though?
I mean, just
Something had to.
Does anything piss you off about this 9/11?
Yeah, there's just a lot of shit in the world that pisses me off right now.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
But
one.
it's all political, which everybody has their views now, and no one's is right, and no one's is wrong. It's just your views, and just stuff that it just disgusts. It makes me sick to my core.
It's just another sport to follow.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it kind of is. And to try to have something in your life that makes you laugh and brings some kind of joy to your everyday life is getting harder and harder to find.
Well,
know?
do you feel that since we're all older, we're all getting to be middle-aged now, that you feel it's your responsibility as a citizen to be concerned about this political stuff, but when you find that you get so ingrained into it, your life is miserable because you realize that nothing you can do is changing.
Right.
So all you do is have this pent-up stress and anger at this stuff that you're supposed to be following, and everybody else on these 2 teams know that you're feeling this way, so they just play up to it. So now everybody's in a
hyper state
of sensitivity and so touchy, and nobody is fucking relaxing or taking control. People always bitch about regulations and control, but if you don't have a strong leader stepping up and saying, yo, this is how shit's gonna be, what are you gonna do,
You're gonna break off into groups.
And
Right.
when you have that strong leader do that, you had what one side felt was the last president did that, and they did what they needed to do. They were ridiculed for that. Now the other side has their champion, questionable champion, and it's exactly the same thing. Now, is it held over from when these guys had the ball and they were running for the touchdown? So you hated on them. So now that the other team has the ball and is running with it, they hate on them. They feel the need to hate on them.
they're the same team.
We know
That's
that,
the
Matt.
problem.
Yeah, but they play it off as a division because then
It works.
You shine a light up here. Look at the shiny apple. What's this hand doing down here? It's fucking punching you in the
Diddling
balls.
nuts.
Crock nuts.
Crock nut.
Right. And I also don't like how you're being singled out, because there used to be a time where you could disagree but still be friends, or you could disagree and still be able to talk about it. But it seems
Or you could
like
punch somebody and have a beer later.
yeah, or you could just
no
or you could
shit.
just those were the
Yeah.
good old fucking days.
Pummel
Ricky
each
Dave.
other, then get up and go
Yes.
play football together.
Yes,
or
you
something.
could go out in the street, hammer the dog shit out of each other, and I'll buy you a shot afterwards. No lawyers got involved, no parents got involved, and it was squashed. It was done. It was
Honor.
Right, honor amongst thieves, almost kind of type deal, or whatever you want to fucking call it. But now it's now I'm a horrible goddamn person because I choose not to get this vaccine. And I'm a monster, and I'm horrible, and I'm murdering people because I don't want to get this. And I don't like how you're dividing people on. It just doesn't need to happen. It just doesn't need to happen.
In my opinion on the vaccination thing.
And I'm just using that as one example.
Yeah.
There's many other things that we're all divided on, and
Absolutely.
And I feel like I'm getting pushed into a corner.
I was on the
of
fence
what,
about the
you know.
vaccine things. We were all talking about that, open about that, because you got them first, B-Daz.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm on the fence. If I have to get it because of my job, I'll get it. I ended up getting it. But on the other hand, I'm thinking, oh, how long has this been tested? Then again, I've been shot up with so much shit in the military that if I die, I'm going to blame it on the VA's going to pay my family. So I don't give a fuck,
You got it out.
Now, if I was a 16-year-old kid, I'd a little worry about it. But like the Silver Fox said, he's like, I'm 72. I don't have 30 years. I'm going to take it and enjoy these years I have. And then I think back, this, in my mind, and it may not be right, it may not be wrong, it's my opinion. This is the natural, logical progression in what you need to do. You had the polio vaccines, you had the measles, mumps, rubella, you have all this that you are required by federal law to go, or state law, to go to schools, go to anything, to have these. So, you used to be able to go into stores fucking buck naked. What? Now, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, you have to wear those things. A mask, it sucks, but I'm gonna wear it just because it's my duty. I just watched a fucking documentary last night. These guys went into Uganda or somewhere where Jane Goodall did her Gorillas in the Mist. When they were watching and seeing the chimpanzees who share 98% of our DNA, what did they do? They wore surgical masks so that they did not get the diseases out of common courtesy to your fellow creature. Yeah. It was 100 degrees, 100% humidity, masks were uncomfortable. They were hiking 15 fucking miles. They wore masks. Why is it so fucking hard to not wear a goddamn mask? And that's my opinion, you know? But I think it's fucking asinine that you feel like somebody's taking your civil liberties for wearing a fucking mask out of common courtesy. Yeah. No, it's not perfect, but it reduces it. That's why you wear fucking condoms when you bang. Right. Not procreating or getting other shit.
Not real, man.
You know, it is. The vaccine, okay, whatever. It sucks, it doesn't suck, it is. But at some time, whether it's 1 year or 10 years, it's going to be required. You know, fight the fight if you want, but you're going to lose.
I think my biggest thing with it is that whether you're vaccinated or not, you still have to wear one. And to me, that kind of doesn't make sense, because my first initial reaction is, okay, well, your vaccine doesn't work, because that was been the motivation for a lot of people to get the vaccine, so I don't have to wear this mask.
It's a virus.
But if I'm vaccinated,
it's not a cure.
No, right? It's a virus. You know, I understand that train of thought. I do, and definitely I'm not dogging it. But scientifically, viruses multiply or whatever,
evolve or whatever.
Yeah,
mutate.
It's just like
mutate.
And they don't multiply as fast in vaccinated people.
Correct. Right. It's just like the flu vaccine. I mean, I get the flu shot every year. I know. Okay, if there's 10 strands of this virus, this will protect me against 4. Yet I still get it because of that 40% chance that I'm not going to get sick or do this. You know, it could be a big conspiracy theory that they're trying to control us and shit like that. But I mean, we're fucking human social animals. If you want to destroy the population or do it, then do it in a different way. Don't make us all fight each other over some shit that is beneficial to all of us.
Right.
Or at least has a chance to be beneficial to all of us.
And another thing is, too, is don't politicize it. I think they've politicized the shit out of this. And it's caused for more diverse and more divisiveness.
It's what BDAS says. They're making us fight amongst each other over nothing.
The vaxxed versus the unvaxxed.
You know, for how long have we seen that when on TV or anything, when you go to get surgery, what do those doctors do? They glove, they mask up, and they clean. Mm-hmm. How long has that been? So if that was not any kind of detriment to those people they're performing surgery on getting or contracting anything extra, you wouldn't think they'd wear them. I mean, these are people that have gone to school for 4 years, 4-year degree, 3 years after for a PhD, maybe another 4 years after for a medical degree. They write peer-reviewed studies that if you've ever looked into a peer-reviewed study, know the work that has to go in to get that. Yet you have these retards online saying they don't know shit.
Yep.
Motherfucker, you question me when you have something wrong with your brakes. You know, who do you go to? A mechanic. I've been doing it for 20 years. Okay, great. That's good. These motherfuckers have too. What the fuck? you say again. Another thing is these lifelong politicians. Lifelong holding 20 years, 30 years position. That's okay. You want somebody new. Do I want somebody who doesn't know shit about running a government running my government? No. So, your term limits, blah blah blah, all that. Okay, these people have experience. Whether it's right, wrong, they know the system. We know the problem of the system is the money in the system. Yet we refuse to cut off the money to the system to keep these guys honest.
Mm-hmm.
So the cure is in sight. We just don't want it.
Right. In my opinion, abso-fucking-lutely.
Correct.
Because Americans are always about conflict. That's what we are. We stand on the strength of our laurels and everything.
Yeah.
You don't agree with us, fuck you. We're America. We're better than everyone else.
And another thing, too, that kind of, like you were saying about, at one point you all had to get vaccinated for polio, for measles, for chickenpox, or smallpox. All these crazy vaccines. Same with us when we were in the Army. I got more needles in my fucking body than I care to. I mean, Jesus, And some of them made you really sick. And to this day, I blame it on the fact that of those shots, and I've never been sick. I swear to God, in like 8 years, I've never been sick. Mm-hmm. But when you got those vaccines, or the vaccinations for measles, chickenpox, whatever, you didn't have to wear a mask still. When you got it for polio, you didn't have to wear a mask still. And there weren't people still getting measles. Like, every day I'm hearing more and more people that are vaccinated, like Oscar De La Hoya. He's still in the hospital, and he's vaccinated, and he has COVID. So you're right, it makes you less susceptible, but you can still get it. You can still die from it, and it's still possible to happen.
In my honest opinion,
but people still aren't getting measles.
The problem with our people is they don't like being told what to do.
That's the $1 million
question. But people need to be told what to do, or else you have
chaos.
The retards. Yes. They don't. Yeah. Americans don't like being told what to do. I've seen this in our whole lifetimes. Whoever's president, there's always what you disagree. The word compromise is really not a great word in the Americans' historical record.
No.
We've never compromised.
No, we don't.
It's always been our way or the highway, and unfortunately, we're not top dog in the world anymore. Mm-mm. So it can't be our way or the highway.
No, it can't.
We have to compromise, and that's what we're having problems with.
Right.
And we need, whether this president is correct or not, but we need somebody who can compromise with the rest of the population of the motherfucking earth.
That's basically what it comes down to.
And you have the media fighting Joe Rogan on both sides.
Right. Right.
Trying to sway fans, and it gets really, really weird.
Yeah, and you got all these people pitted against each other, and you're right. And there's a lot of people that want to see that conflict keep going, so they just fuel the fire, fuel the fire, fuel. Yep. We're like a modern day Roman Empire. We're bringing ourselves down through our own. If you see bullshit.
Online, all the shit online, it's always the loudest ends of the spectrum. The minorities on every side, they're the loudest. Just because you're loud doesn't mean you're right.
Right.
When I was in Denver, my cousin's kids, they were like, we've been taught in school that every empire falls, and we might be seeing our own.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and that's a weird bit of independent thought.
Oh, we're definitely on the decline. We've been on it.
The decline of Western civilization.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard that being actually taught. We had POD, Problems of Democracy.
Oh, yeah, we never had that in school.
We had a lot of different weird classes that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, how do you prepare for the fall of your empire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you?
Yeah.
You generally don't. It happens. You don't ever think it's going to happen.
It's like having a kid. You're never prepared.
It ain't going to happen to me.
Ain't nobody impregnating you, Randy.
Sometimes you got to just...
I seen the condom machine in the men's room. Fuck that.
But see, and this is another issue with the society at large now. We do have all differing opinions on shit like this, yet we all can get together, talk little blurbs or whatever, and do it. Now, we don't make it a point to talk politics because we know how volatile that is. But again, we have 5 different people sitting here.
Right. But I do like to hear other inputs. And
That's
surround myself with it. Right. Because I don't get to see it from other people's side of view because I only have my view, and that's one view.
Correct.
So I want to talk to people, like you that we conflict, but we still get along. I'm not at your throat. We're not going to befriend, or defriend each other. Or, what have you. So, and that's important too. And I feel like we used to be able to do that. We used to, yeah,
lot
we
more,
might,
yes.
yeah, we might have been able at each other's throats, but the most part at the end of the day, we're still neighbors.
Dude, it comes down
know?
to now, it used to be, okay, when you first meet a person, you analyze their sex, their age, their race,
so many
whatever.
other different
now
things.
it is political affiliation. It's in
Correct.
the top 5.
Right. And
And
if you
that's- it
associate
shouldn't be.
this way, then I'm totally writing you off. You don't exist. You're out. Not even going to give you a chance. Not even going to give you a chance. And you're in that group.
Yeah, I think, well, whatever. I'm done talking politics.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't want to do a Randy's rant. Because there's just a lot of shit going on in the world that...
Is
It
crazy.
ties,
And
it ties a lot
honestly-
to journalism too.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It
And
does.
That's terrible. The media nowadays is
I
fucking
think sometimes
horrible.
like the people that teach journalism in college and people that get journalism degrees, I think they need to step up a little bit too,
Well, and that's one thing we don't...
and be like
They've been broken down over the years because
Yeah.
it's all about the money.
Right.
It's about the money. You, as an object journalist, you can't get a good paying job, I'm sure, at one of the top news firms because they're run by 2 fucking people.
right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're big contributors to whatever political
The
party there
narrative.
is.
And anybody with a
Yeah.
keyboard and
Well,
an
and there's
internet connection
differences
could
between
be
a journalist and a
Yeah.
contributor
Yes.
or an anchor. Like, these people think they're journalists, but you're not a journalist. You're just a commentator that they bring on the show to
Ron
report
Burgundy's
the
my
news.
journalist.
Right. Yeah.
Because he only reports the facts.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just a crazy time we're living in, kids. It's, a lot of stuff going on.
Something about it. We're going to get him out, and then you're going to get him pregnant.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what
We're all
we say.
dogging it.
Ain't nobody getting Randy pregnant, though.
Might get you pregnant, but you ain't getting me pregnant. That's for sure. My shit always finds a home.
Does it? You got a lot of kids?
A lot of close calls.
My
ton of close
my
calls.
swimmers can swim, but they ain't the fastest.
How many kids you got?
He gave
Like, you can't come in here boasting like my seed always hits. How many kids you got? None.
He gave birth to
Oh,
20
God.
close calls.
A bunch of close calls, though.
I've gotten girls knocked up on birth control. Girls who told me, "Oh, I can't get pregnant. I don't have my plumbing." Bullshit.
Wow.
You ain't never had Randy.
Which cousin was that?
Yuck.
There it is.
That's why they're 99.9% effective. Because or 99.99999.
I'm in that
Because there's
1.2%.
only one Randy.
Yeah.
And if you do the math, it works out.
Yeah, it does.
Why they're
Every time.
99.9999999.
There's one person in the world that could get you pregnant.
99999.
For everyone, it's Randall Flagg.
Every time.
99.999% of the time, it works every time.
Bullseye.
Just like DRYBALL.
A lot of close calls.
I had actually had one come out of the, was it 2 summers ago, I had one come out of the woodwork. I got paperwork in the mail saying I had to show up in court for like child support. And I'm like, what in the fuck is this all? What in the monkey fuck is this about? And found out who it was, and it was a girl from like 5 or 6 years ago claiming that her daughter was mine and this and that, and it was going like right to child support. I didn't even have a chance to prove it. I was like, whoa, wait a
You didn't
minute.
even get
I don't
to
even know if
maternity
this
court.
kid's mine, and that's exactly what I did. And said, look, I don't even know if this kid's mine. Before I do anything with making any kind of payments, we're swabbing my mouth. You're taking fucking rectal shit, fecal matter, hair samples. I don't give a fuck.
I'll shit for you.
Seriously.
Shit on point.
I'll
right
jerk
now.
off in a cup right now. I just did it in my pants.
Where's that trench?
Give me an artillery simulator.
Exactly. Don't even need it. I got a picture on my phone.
Just the thought of the truth.
Just give me a diaper. I'll give you all the samples you need.
All I gotta do is think Lady Liberty.
Just scrape my drawers.
So ended up having the test done. Waited 3 weeks on edge, to get the
yeah,
results.
dude.
Turns out kid ain't mine. So dodged a bullet there. But that was like, that was 2 summers ago.
Good thing that's.
Wow. That is some heavy shit to be laid on you, man.
Oh yeah. Imagine my surprise when I got the mail that day. See Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's like, well, damn, I haven't had one of these since I was like 12 and on probation.
What were you on probation for?
I'm thinking, what in the hell did I do?
What were you on probation for, man?
Set the woods on fire.
I shot the fire out of this girl's eyes.
I shot at her hope.
I shot out my mom's hope.
Yep.
Shout out the dad's dreams.
The gleam in my dad's eyes. Done.
Killed it. Killed it dead.
Slayed.
I killed the twinkle in everyone's eye.
Replaced it with freedom. Liberation. Small price to pay.
I'm Randy Liberty. Oh, fuck, man. My gut hurts.
So yeah, you got to watch out for that. Make sure you get a test, America,
Yeah.
and overseas. Some crazy broad comes out of the woodwork, you get a test. Don't pay not a penny. Get the results.
Get the results.
Don't
That kid
do it.
ain't mine. That
Don't-
kid doesn't even look American.
He ain't even the same color.
And if
What
so-
the hell?
If somebody invites you on Murray Pervich, don't go.
No,
No.
no, or the
It's a
Ellen.
trap. That is a trap.
Yep.
It's a trap.
I mean, everybody those guys who got those Maury Povich invites should have known something.
Should have, yeah.
I mean, come on.
How
Seriously.
do they all get
Murray
surprised?
cordially invites you to dinner.
We know somebody who got called on Montel or something like that.
For real?
Don't we, B-Daz?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
this
he
story.
told it. I don't remember the whole story, but we were at the bar one night and saw him, and he told us that was crazy. He knew it was a trap, I think.
Yeah, they did it for money.
It's like a
Yeah.
manufactured.
So
Yeah.
So who's the new Montel?
It's
Who's the
theater.
new? I haven't watched any kind of daytime TV. Who's the new Montel? Who's the new?
They have paternity court. They have a bunch of
Paternity
them.
court.
Judge Judy.
Oh
Is she still
Rick.
on?
No, she's
Judge
still
Judy's
she's still
still
she's
on?
still on dog bites. Yeah, but no, there's paternity court, which is pretty good because they
Oh.
show you pictures and tell the story and.
I like Donahue. Remember Donahue?
Yeah.
Donahue was
Yeah,
good.
Phil was one of the
He had
classy
Lego
ones.
hair.
Yeah, he had great hair.
Same with Sally Jesse.
I didn't like
They
her.
were one of the classier
Sally
ones.
Jesse in her jumpsuit
And her red glasses.
tracksuit.
Those big red glasses and her dyke haircut. Or the Hillary cut.
What?
Sally Jesse, yeah.
Hillary's hot,
Hillary was kind of hot when she was young.
Yeah.
and she's now.
Nah.
Ooh,
powerful.
now she looks like a robot.
Yeah, after describing the lantern face, you
Lantern
got to come up
face
with something
ghoul.
better for a lantern face ghoul. You got to have something better for Hillary.
Well, Hillary was cute, I thought, when she was young.
Did you guys ever see the picture of? I actually have it at
So
my
cute and
desk.
young.
It's of Hillary's face photoshopped on a sea cucumber. Oh, it is fan-fucking-tastic.
But you want this? Purple Mountains Majesties. Oh, no, that's not. That's your stuff.
Here, Randy.
Oh wow!
I'll post the Hillary sea cucumber picture online.
She looks like
It's beautiful.
She looks like the hookah smoking caterpillar. From
Yes,
the
she
remake
does.
of,
She does.
From the
Alice in
remake of
Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. You can picture that.
Oh, that was your Trebek voice. Picture this.
How's Downey's Dickering doing?
Picture I had to get off of it. Really? Yes. Yeah.
It was creeping into you too
Yeah,
much.
I was
huh?
going to Sheets and trying to barter. Yeah. You can't barter at Sheets.
I want to bring back bartering. There was a time where whole civilization lived off of
Bring
bartering.
it back, dude. Bring it back.
Why don't you?
You can bring it back.
Well, just like Rickety says, there's certain places that can't go into Sheets
You
and
can't
trade,
barter at
you
Sheets,
know,
no.
trade a couple of things for a couple gallons of gas like that. You can't do it.
How about I move those crates over there for you?
Yeah.
What did that give me?
Well, yeah,
maybe a buck
yeah.
off my MTO? I'll make your job a little easier.
Can I move those crates?
I'll sweep up the cigarette butts outside.
Yeah.
How
You
about
need your
that?
floor mopped?
Give me 50 cents off Newports. I'll sweep them cigarette butts. Every
all
cigarette
up for
butt's
you,
10
Johnny.
cent.
Okay, I got $10.50 cash. We can
Like,
work
sir,
this out.
we have a cleaning
My
crew.
goods come to what? $17.49. Come on.
You kidding me? There's like a 16-year-old kid working the counter. Like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Now, when you're dickering at Sheets, that's a different animal.
Sheets dickering. Behind Sheets dickering.
Moxham Sheets
That's
dickering.
a movie. I saw that movie. Behind these dickering.
Who's all set up?
Behind Sheets dickering. Yeah, that came out. I bought that on Coventry.
That's a porn. That's a porn.
I bought that on Coventry.
Back alley porn.
I saw that on Fansly.
That writes itself.
With puppets.
Behind Sheets dickering.
Net.
Oh, that's more than 3 tugs, Judy.
4 tugs,
Those
and
are-
I get a Kit Kat.
Those are night vision goggles, Judy. You're jerking to completion. Come on.
I'm getting a black light.
I got those. I got a Black Ops game in 2007. It came with those. Special edition. Signed.
That's 6 tugs.
Number 64.
Back in the alley, I noticed the dumpster's full.
Clean out the dumpster for you.
And I know a guy named Codfish that knows they don't get it taken out until Tuesday. It's Friday.
They're full of spoiled milk and bees.
I think I can fix this for the right price.
There's a bunch of hornets back there. I'm gonna clean out them hornets. Get 50 cents off these newborns.
So I'm bringing in the experts.
All right, we'll be right back. We'll wrap everything up for your 9/11 special edition. And we're back. You guys were promised a bad sale of goods, huh?
Yeah, we wanted jetpacks.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for a goddamn jetpack.
I'm just trying to figure out what getting
They have those
a
water
DUI
ones.
on a
That
jetpack
ain't
would
a
be
jet.
like.
That's a water
Toy.
No. Yeah, that's
It's a toy.
no. I'm talking Rocketeer.
That's a soft landing,
I'm talking
yeah.
fucking Rocketeer shit. Evil Knievel.
No soft landing, yeah.
Goddamn jetpack. I need a helmet.
Well, there was a guy that used to come into sporting events, the jetpack guy.
Right.
Who showed us all it was
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
We were sold a
Came
bill
to
of
monster
goods.
truck shows and all kinds of fun shit.
Jetpack guy.
Yeah.
There he is.
What
He's
happened
okay.
to him?
Probably
don't
died
know.
in a
Probably
jetpack.
died.
He probably died in a jetpack accident.
Blew himself up at 5,000
He
feet.
died in a horrible jetpack accident.
But one time he didn't wear his fire suit.
That ended that program.
But I did. I thought we were going to be way farther ahead.
Me too.
I really did. Hoverboards, Jetson era.
How about those crock nuts? Those are pretty futuristic. Were you promised those as a kid?
No.
Nuts that you could put on your Crocs?
On your shoes?
On your
Are
Crocs?
Crocs shoes?
Yes.
Sort of.
Well, they're like house shoes,
He
right?
dreamed
Or-
bigger.
well,
People
no,
wear 'em
nurses
outside the
nurses
house.
wear them
Yeah.
for like shoes, so
But
I guess they're shoes.
They're supposedly really good. Real
I thought
comfy.
of jetpacks too. What did you guys dream of growing up? Like
Not jetpacks.
functional, like
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wanted to go to space.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I wanted to go to space camp.
Hell
When I was a kid, I wanted to go to fucking space camp.
until I saw this
like a
space shuttle
motherfucker.
explode.
Yeah.
I still didn't
No, I
deter
still
me.
wanted to do
I
it,
still wanted to
man.
do it.
Really?
Fucking A.
Yeah, because those people died while they were exploring space.
No, they-
the future of scientific knowledge.
humanity.
No, but
No,
they
they weren't.
they weren't. They died like barely up where
They're hardly up there at all.
they hardly went up there. Like
They were going
matter.
to.
They were on their
it
way.
was the risk.
Yeah, they had great intentions, but
Yes.
they failed miserably.
Hey, just because the roller coaster didn't make it to the top, you still rode the coaster.
You want to fail at something great.
You still got on the bull. They passed all the tests. They were certified. They
didn't even
astronauts.
They didn't even get 8 seconds in. Is what's the rule in bull riding? You have to. I
don't know if
they
that
didn't
goes
even
for
ride
show.
that bull for 8 seconds.
I don't know if the same thing.
I just
applies
remember
to
them
astronomy.
showing it on us, making us watch it in school, and being horrified about what to do about it.
Yeah.
And after they showed it to us, everybody expected it to be a great success. But
I think I was in 6th grade watching it.
it sounds about right. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
kaboom.
6th grade?
I think I was in 4th.
5th or 6th grade. I think it was
Yeah.
6th grade. No, I think
How old are you?
47.
No, you're the same age as me. No, we were in like 4th grade, man.
No way.
1981? 86?
86.
We were 11 then.
Not in 86.
Yeah. I'm 47 and I was born in 75.
I was born in 73.
Then you're not 47.
December of 73.
This whole conversation hinged on you knowing how old you were.
Where's your
And you
license?
failed at that, mate.
Yeah, where's your driver's license?
I'm not 48, am I?
No, you're 48.
They still don't know how to age moss. You know?
No, you can't tell.
No, you
really.
really can't tell. Got to check for dew.
No, I
Yeah.
think I was in 5th grade.
You might have been.
Maybe you, I don't know. Maybe got held back
No, I never got held back.
because of that hit.
Head.
Like a head held back.
He was in special head class.
Special head?
They showed it to him 4 years later.
There was
They thought he
3
could
other
handle it.
kids in his special head class.
Special
They had
head.
to get different headsets, dude.
Wear
There was a
helmets.
Rocky Dennis kid.
And the other kid was John Merrick.
I am not an animal.
I'm a human being. Yeah, John. So you have in one classroom John Merrick, Rocky Dennis, and Uncle Meat.
Yep. Learning and
He
burning.
wasn't in special head class.
He was the cool one in special ed class.
He ran that shit.
He listened to Kiss.
He ran that shit. He was the quarterback of special ed class.
He's the reason they invented buds.
Oh, yeah.
Earbuds.
Yeah. He used to have those old reading phonics headsets. Those blue and white
Mine won't
ones.
fit.
They fit everybody.
And they wouldn't fit.
Thank you,
He had
Apple.
them on like glasses.
Like orangutan ears.
Oh, man. That's messed up. This head is not that messed up.
Sure is.
No. That's a good Hungarian head. I've met a couple other Hungarians. I get it now.
They all had heads like that, huh?
Yeah. Meatball. He's got one like that.
I got a headache.
Oh,
you?
do you?
Yeah.
Is that from that fucking dab you did?
No, that usually helps take it away.
Maybe it's the cools.
Could be the cools. I haven't had cools in
Oh,
probably
those
20
give me a
years.
headache just
strong.
looking at them.
Those cools are strong.
God damn.
But I don't think they're as strong as like
Newports.
Southern Steel plus like El Rey tubes strong.
Oh, that's true.
That shit's
The
strong.
home rolled cigar tobacco.
Yeah.
Pipe tobacco.
Pipe tobacco. Yes.
They call it pipe tobacco for a reason.
Yeah.
So they can sell it.
No, you're supposed to be sipped on,
Puffed.
not inhaled.
So you can
Yeah.
sell
It's to
it.
be tasted, not to be inhaled.
Yes.
One of my friends at camp last weekend was smoking out of a pipe, and I took a couple drags, and it's good. Think
Yeah?
about getting a pipe, and
Oh,
You should get a
it was
hookah.
like
totally get a
relaxing.
pipe. You should
Hookahs
totally.
are a
it
lot
was
of
kind of
work,
relaxing.
I
You should
think
totally
you
get a
should get
pipe.
like a big General
thinking about it,
MacArthur
B-Daz.
corn cob.
Yes.
I
Go to
think I-
Tobacco Alley. Actually, I'm thinking about stopping at that Tobacco Alley on 30 right there by BK and seeing what they got in the way of pipes and a nice blend of tobacco and set out on my deck. And
There you go.
Some
puff on
vanilla
a pipe.
mango or something.
No.
Something
I
more
want-
American.
Yeah, dirt.
Yeah, maybe something
Corn
something
husk.
seasoned in bourbon or
Yeah, some
Yeah.
bourbon flavored
bourbon
tobacco,
smoked bacon
something like that. Yeah, applewood, roasted tobacco
out
in
of a
pipe.
corn cob pipe.
Yeah,
You threw me off guard whenever you said being a couple guys at camp smoked a pipe together.
Oh,
I sometimes don't know what's coming.
Not that kind of pipe.
No, I'm just saying. I was
He's
naturally
not
on
just
guard.
going to come out and say,
Yeah.
me and a couple
Never.
guys at camp blew each other. No.
Never.
Does it mean something else?
That'll never happen.
You ever run across any freaky people at the camps?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, like what?
like somebody
Do tell.
tripping out on acid or something.
One year we had a squatter in someone's camper.
Ooh.
Parolee of some kind. Or a
Degenerate.
yeah, squatting in a camper. Sheriff came and served papers and got him the hell out of there.
So a guy was just living in a camp, his own camper. Or was he squatting
it was
in
like
somebody
his
else's
brother.
camper?
It was like his brother-in-law's camper.
Oh.
One of those type deals.
I don't understand squatters' rights.
I don't either.
No.
No,
I don't
not at
either.
all. How you could just move
Are they
into
real
someplace.
rights?
I don't know. You hear these stories about how somebody moved into their place and they couldn't get rid of them.
Like these
Yeah.
abandoned mansions
I don't
in
even know if they're real
Detroit and
stories.
shit.
Yeah. No, like actually nice houses, that somebody just moved in and trashed.
Oh, no shit.
Or in a lot of cases,
And they couldn't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
and in some cases too, in Pennsylvania, if you get mail at a residency, you're not on a lease, you're not on a mortgage, but if you get mail there, you are considered a resident.
Yeah. It makes sense. If you live somewhere for 6 months,
Yeah.
so you catch somebody's house in the middle of a transaction or something, it's 6 months, and then you just go
Oh, I
out there
had
for a
to.
while.
with
That
the-
came up all the time when I did domestic violence, and women wanted to get guys out of the house, but you can't get them to leave because that was the loophole.
Yeah.
They get mail there. They've been there for 6 months, 8 months, and can't get them out. They're
all my
considered
bills are
residents.
going to different addresses, and it's infuriating me
Yeah.
because
You live
that
at all
get-
these different
then-
places.
Then you're tied to that. Yeah,
And it looks
Muppets.
unstable.
it does. Bunch of Muppets.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, I got something in entertainment news.
What?
So apparently in Hagerstown,
Maryland.
new strip
Marlin.
club is going to set the world record for most square feet for a strip club.
Oh.
Amenities include an all-you-can-eat steak buffet and even a lobster night. Additionally, the club will feature family night where kids get to eat 50% off.
50% off of what? Like who they
A
eat?
lap dance.
Who they eat it off of? Or
What the fuck?
that is
Oh
fucked
my
up. Yeah.
God.
Awesome.
Thank you for bringing.
Coming now
That's
soon.
fucked up.
I have plans to go. It's already in the works.
Do you really?
I do, yeah. If anybody wants to come, you guys want to go?
Maybe
I'll
we
drive.
should have a night out.
Yeah.
That sounds like a trip.
I mean, world's largest, world record, most square foot for a strip club.
All right.
So
All
it's,
you can eat
it's a-
steak. I mean, you sold me an all-you-can-eat steak buffet.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
In fact, there's going to be a random
all that
TNA
square
around.
footage. You have
yeah.
places to hide and cover your head.
That's got to be good steak,
Yeah,
right?
and
Oh,
lobster.
it's got to be good
God.
steak. A
And-
lot of good sauces there.
And don't forget the lobster. There's lobster there,
Oh,
too.
we know somebody likes lobster.
Yeah.
So, Hagerstown, Maryland, for all you guys.
When's it open?
It doesn't say a date.
No.
There's no date.
Take the
This
family
was
out
as
for
of-
some lobster.
This was 1 day ago. Hold on, let me read this.
Take your family to the strip club for steak and
Yeah, like Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
I want my boy. I want my sons growing up right, Matt.
Are they? Are there no ladies?
Family night at the strip club.
Yeah.
I want my boys. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
It might even
Okay,
be
at you
open.
like a spotter monkey.
It might even be open. This was taken. The screenshot of this is from the news.
Ooh.
The Hagerstown Report live. So this must be their version of WJAC or whatever. So that's what the screenshot is.
Well, you'll have to get the info and let
But
us
I
know.
don't know what the name of it is. I guess we're
Well,
at Google.
Yep, you're gonna have to do that work if you want.
Do they sell alcohol there? Or is it a juice bar? Or does that exist anymore?
No, well, they got steak, dude. If they
Well,
got a
they gotta have
kitchen
beer.
license, I
Yeah.
bet they got an alcohol license.
I'm sure they got alcohol liquor license
Champagne room
along with
license.
titty license.
Or if you're serving, you have to serve food in order to serve alcohol.
Yeah.
Probably.
Really?
Probably.
Do you think you can smoke in there?
No.
No.
Not with children and food.
No, they're going to be heavily. They're going
God forbid.
to. All those kids, man. They're
Yeah,
at the
think of the
church.
children
Think
at the
of it.
strip
They
club.
can't be around cigarettes and food. They can be at a strip club, but
If you got a strong, moral background, it's a good Christian family, you can take your family there, and they can see, that all is God's work.
What's that family that protests everything?
Those Baptists.
The Westboro Baptists.
I'm surprised they're not on that. That's
Oh, yeah, they might be there.
The Westboro Baptist Church has to be there for family night.
You ever see Red State, Rickety?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Sort
Yeah,
of
it
like.
is. That gave me a new respect for that actor. Like Michael Parks.
Oh, he's a good actor.
Michael Parks is, underrated for years.
Yeah.
But he always kind of plays a nut job. But well, yeah. You guys haven't been watching C, have you?
No. What
Best
is that?
thing.
What is it?
I told you guys about that show where basically in the future nobody can see. They're starting to find these sighted children. Yeah.
What's that on?
It's on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, nice.
What you guys got it?
Oh, this has got to be it.
Really?
Same thing works. But they combine Bautista and Khal Drogo, the Jason Momoa. So it's like Momoa and they're brothers.
I've seen the ad for that.
Oh, it's wicked good. And the girl that plays the crazy queen.
Who's that?
The best thing I've seen in a long time.
Who's the crazy queen?
She's just who plays her?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody famous. Yeah, but
Guy
she
named
plays it
Steve.
well.
Steve?
Steve Janowski.
Steven Janowski. I'm Steven Janowski. I gotta rewatch that. That was so fucking good.
Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
Oh,
Steven Janowski.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
Randy's
Feel like
still
we're beating
digging
it
up
down?
the.
I'm still trying to find the name of this place, but there's a lot
It's
of
in
strip
Louisville.
clubs
Well,
in Hagerstown.
you can look up Hagerstown, largest strip club,
That's what I
and,
tried doing.
and you can meet up.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
maybe
post
it's
it.
fake.
Fake news.
Maybe you got fake news, dude. Russian.
clickbaited.
Some Russians got you.
Did you watch Clickbait?
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, Clickbait was pretty good, man. I mean, it was like a soap opera, but
Yeah,
it
but
was
good.
good.
I think I found it. And it does look big.
I found it, and it's big. It's huge.
Oh,
Lust Gentlemen's
Lust
Club.
Gentlemen's
I mean, that
Club.
looks like a
yeah.
goddamn. That's a casino.
All right.
It is.
Yes. I'm sure there
Nate's
won't
not
be.
going.
Sure,
He
there'll
won't
be
go.
no violence there.
I'm sure
Parking lot's huge. They got a Hummer limo.
that might be a club
Ooh.
that even I can't get kicked out of.
Yeah,
They can't find me. I'll just run
Oh,
around.
look
I'll
at the
just
size of
run
that
around and
chicken.
hide in the corners.
Whoa.
be doing that Naruto run or whatever.
Yeah. You need to snatch up Chris Chaos and take him.
Oh God, that would
This
be
is
a
definitely
delight. That would be a delight.
Take him to that strip club.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, chaos, Chris Chaos.
This is definitely
Mad
it.
shots.
Definitely it. Nice VIP rooms.
Chris would be screaming.
Uncle Meat's like, no.
What,
You
you don't
wanna
want to go?
It's too hot.
Probably not too hot.
All those titties will make me
They
too
are
hot.
kept at lower temperatures for a reason. Yeah.
I want a cold strip club.
Steak buffet.
So the pepperonis don't
I'd
turn into
probably go.
turn into raspberries.
steak
Yeah.
buffet and lobster.
If Chris Chaos went,
Nah. He's too chaotic.
It's in the name.
But finally, there's enough room.
For what?
yeah, for his activities.
Not enough room.
There's tons of room for activities. He can beat up his friends in this corner.
Yeah, he can stand up and scream.
He can eat sushi over here.
And look at titties and hate on them. You have the shittiest titties.
It was a wild cat.
Memories. Your birthday was nice that night, Elmer.
The start of it was.
The start of it was.
I would not let it be ruined. I was too optimistic. Even 8 shots to the head. Yeah.
Wow.
What are these blue smokes, Randy? You got red and blue.
There's some
You need
kinda
some white ones.
warranty pack.
Yeah, no white. Oh, there's a little
To the
white.
creatives who inspire us, thank you for adding color to our world.
No.
Non-packs of camels.
Yeah. Yeah, they got.
And,
they gotta, you know.
Yeah, so anybody got anything else?
Negatory.
All right, that's episode 123. Have a happy 9/11 anniversary, and enjoy your week. We love you.
Grab some hope.
Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot. Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.